सर्वेभ्यः कक्षायां स्वागतम्। प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। अद्य अष्टमपाठे अस्माकं प्रवेशः। अष्टमपाठस्य उक्तिः एवं वर्तते: वृत्तेन हि भवत्यार्यो न धनेन न विद्यया। वृत्तेन हि भवति आर्यः न धनेन न विद्यया। यः कः अपि मानवः वृत्तेन हि आर्यः भवति, सः धनेन न आर्यः भवति अथवा विद्यया न आर्यः भवति. So Aryaha, he is in the sense of a gentleman, a noble, respected member of the society. Okay. So Vritte by his vritti. Vritti means his carriage, how he conducts himself in the society. Okay. Or his activities. That makes a gentleman, not money nor mere education. Okay. Of course, we always know if you have vidya and dhana with uttama vritti, you can definitely do a lot. So this is not to negate either dhana or vidya. It is to say kevala dhanena va kevala vidyaya va आर्यः भवितुं नार्हति, वृत्तिः सम्यक् स्यात्. किञ्चिदेव धनम् अस्ति चेदपि अथवा विद्या अस्ति चेदपि वृत्तिः सम्यक् अस्ति चेत् बहु कर्तुं शक्यते मनुष्यः एव. वृत्तेन हि भवत्यार्यो न धनेन न विद्यया. सो जनः, लोकः, मनुष्यः धनेन तृतीया एकवचन, आर्यः प्रथम एकवचन, न भवति लट्लकार. जनः विद्यया आर्यः न भवति, वृत्तेन हि जनः आर्यः भवति. सो धनेन न भवति, विद्यया न भवति, वृत्तेन हि आर्यः भवति इति स्वीकर्तव्यम्. You don't need 3 sentences to explain. It is just a simplification way of breaking it down as 3 sentences. So we can actually, this is just like in any language you do, not with money nor with mere education, one becomes an Arya only with good conduct. That's the way you can take it as a conjunctive sentence that way. Aryah, the paryaya padasir kulinah, sabhyah, sajjanah, sadhu ityadi. So we will see where it comes as a quote. There is a larger definition actually it's not a quote of this ukti, one has to still search, but I have a lakshana kathana for Arya. Kartavyam acharan kamam akartavyam anacharan tishtati prakrita achare satu aryah iti smrtah. So kartavyam acharan, that which should be done, which is dharmic and should be carried out, that as he is doing, acharani shatranta. So conducting the activities that should be done, and just out of pure desire, that which should not be done, he is not doing. The one who is not doing things that should not be done just out of selfish desire. Okay. Yaha, we have to take yaha. Tishtati prakrita achare, the one who stands in the path of the activities described by the earlier sabhyas, earlier sajjanas. Prakritanam acharah, prakrita acharah, Prakritachare. Okay, in standing in the footsteps of the elders, in the sense of doing similar activities. Saha tu aryah iti smritah. So there is a lakshana kavya to describe the qualities of an arya. Okay. So what is vritti? Jivika, the way of life. Pravartanam, the activity. Vyaparaha, the daily conducts and activities. These kind of words are there. Okay. Oh, okay. The I did looks like dug up. When I clicked, it came up. So this is coming up in Mahabharate Udyoga Parvani Sri Krishnasya Kunti Samipa Gamana Prasange Kathitam Asti. Okay. So it is between Sri Krishna Kunti Sri Krishna Samvade Va iti द्रष्टव्यं लिखितमस्ति कुन्ती उवाच सो दिस् इस् कुन्त्याः उक्तिः पठामः एकवारं साक्षात् व्यासमहाभारतात् स्वीकृतमस्ति न मे दुःखतरं किञ्चित् भूतपूर्वं ततोऽधिकं स्त्रीधर्मिणीं द्रौपदीं यच्छ्वशुराणां समीपगाम् so nothing more distressing, unhappy generating happened before than that happened recently, where the Stri Dharmini Draupadi, the very epitome of Stritva, that Draupadi, okay, Shvashuranam Samipagam Draupadim Yadabavat. Okay, that is basically with Dhritarashtra's court. She is talking about the obviously the apamanana that happened to Draupadi. So she is scribbing about that. That is the lead of verse. Next. Anayitam anaryena krodhalobhanuvartina sarve praikshanta kurava ekavastram sabhagatam. Very difficult to hear this. The one who was brought, okay, by the anarya. See, there is a description of an anarya quality of Dushasana, obviously. Or maybe even Duryodhana, because he was the one who directed this to happen. Anaryena anaita. Because of Nijanta, it is clearly Duryodhana's point. Okay. So, Krodha Lobhanuvartina, one who had the character and the conduct of a angry and false desirous, lobha. Okay. So, one who had that kind of activity. Sarve praikshantaha kuravaha. So all these elderly kurus like Dhritarashtra, Bhishma, Vidura, they are all seeing all this, seeing all this. Ekavastram sabhagatam. The one Draupadi who was clad only in a single cloth. See, she was actually, Draupadi was in her periods at that time. So the paddhati of that time was to only wear this ekavastra during that time. So she was clad in that ekavastra at that time. That was the other additional sadness of the whole story. Okay. Tatraiva dhritarashtrascha maharajascha bahklikaha kripascha somadatascha nirvishnaha kuravasthatha. She is directly calling reference to many names there. Okay. Luckily, she has left alone Vidura and Bhishma. But see, Dhritarashtra, Balhika, Kripa, Somadatta, all these great Kurus were there. Obviously, she's saying that they were there. Nirvishnaha. That means they were without any positive activity. So they were actually neutralized in that position like that. Tasyam samsadi sarvesham kshattaram pujayamyaham. Okay. Oh, in that samsad, in that sabha, amongst all, I do the puja or I appreciate kshatta. Kshatta is actually paryaya pada for Vidura. So I think Vidura was the only one who uncorked his mouth and unloaded on the situation. Okay, nobody heard him, but he obviously did. That is clear. If we read the original Mahabharata, we'll know what happened during that parva. Okay, so Kshattaram Pujayamyam. So in that context, she is saying Vrittena hi bhavatyaryo na dhanena na vidyaya. So see, Kshatta was actually a simple guide to the family, nor did he have any richness, etc. And he was actually a Suta Putra. He was not actually what you call proper Kshatriya Putra. He was a Suta Putra, Kshatta, Vidura. So Vrittena, he was definitely a brother, but a Suta brother. So Vrittena hi bhavatyaryo na dhanena na vidyaya. So she is calling reference that only Vidura is the Arya in that court because of his pravartana, not because of his status or any high education that he may have had. Fantastic. Tasya Krishna Sambodhana. Tasya Krishna Mahabudher Gambhirasya Mahatmanah Kshattuhu Sheelam Alankaro Lokan Vishtabhya Tishtati. So she is telling Krishna further about, Kshattuhu, I mean Kshatta, Kshattuhu. So she is further appreciating his Sheela.
Mahodaya
Yes, Bhagini.
is also a name of Draupadi, Mahodaya. Krishna is also a name of Draupadi, Mahodaya, isn't it?
But
Krishna is our Vasudeva's
this
son.
this
Krishna.
in context, Bhagini, that is Krishna, okay, and Sambodhana for Krishna is Krishne, if you know,
Okay.
right? So Hey Krishna is Sri Krishna. Okay, context is Kunti Uvacha, right?
Okay.
So okay. So that much she has said, and that much is, and then it pops, the context pops. See, Vaishampayano Vacha. So here now Kavi or the author, not Kavi, the author Vaishampayana is lifting up to his level as it is describing to Janamejaya, I guess. Okay. Sa shokarta cha hrishta cha drishtva govindamagatam nana vidhani dukkani sarvanyevan So I think something is not right there in the kirtayam, but it's anyway. So here our Vaishampayana is telling Janamejaya this way. The Shokarta Kunti, she was happy to see Govinda who had come. Okay, and seeing him, she unloaded lot of her such plights. Okay, so this Sarvani Eva Anvakirtayam, that I didn't understand how that Anvakirtayam fits into the equation. That's okay. We will have Vyakyanas to understand that when we do a proper reading. But more or less, you see, fairly straightforward Sarala Samskrita. Nothing explosive. It's very easy to understand. Okay. So once we reach a certain level, we can more or less get it. I think it is not Nirvishnaha. It must be Nirvinaha or something like that. I'm not too sure of this Vishnaha Shabda. But anyway, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know the meaning. But the sense is they were like neutered people. That is the sense there. Abhavan. Nirvinaha Abhavan iti simyopi. Astu. Vrittena hi bhavatyaryo na dhanena na vidyaya. Okay. Any balance questions? Okay. I know generally I'm paying a lot more attention to the sukti than is required for mere exam requirement, but we are here to enjoy the purport of Sanskritam rather than focus on weight of marks and things like that. Okay, Kridantaha. So we are continuing our study of Shanach Pratyayaha, Dvitiya Bhagaha, Shanach Pathane. So in the previous lesson, you got familiar with the nominative Prathama Vibhakti forms of Shanach Pratyayanta words. In this lesson, you will learn all other Vibhakti forms. So they are compressing the Shanach teaching just to 2 lessons. See declension tables in the next slide. So there will be declension tables will come in the next slide. We will just go there first because we'll just read it once. So, kampamanah, kampamanau, kampamanah, kampamanam, kampamanau, kampamanan, kampamanena, kampamanabhyam, kampamanaihi, कंपमानाय कंपमानाभ्याम कंपमानेभ्यः कंपमानात् कंपमानाभ्याम कंपमानेभ्यः कंपमानस्य कंपमानयोः कंपमानानां सी कंपमानानां we should remember कंपमाने कंपमानयोः कंपमानेषु. So this is like Rama Shabda, very easy. Ramah Ramau Ramaah, Ramam Ramau Raman, like that only it's going. Okay. And then this is where the makara is coming. Shete has ete ending. So it goes shayanaha, shayanau, shayanaha, like this. And then after that, it's easy. Just like Rama Shabda again, but at least there is no manaha sound. There is only anaha sound. So yeah, that we know the variation. So in the same thing in Strilinga, it will go like Lata Shabda, Kampamana, Kampamane, Kampamanaha, Lata, Late, Lataha, and keeps going like that. Okay. Napumsakalinga only Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti, Kampamanam, Kampamane, Kampamanani, Kampamanam, Kampamane, Kampamanani. After that, like Pullinga, it declines. Okay. अकारांत पुल्लिंगवत्येव अकारांत नपुंसकलिंग कंपमान शब्दः अस्तु. So we'll come back now and see the examples. नारदः वन्दमानं ध्रुवकुमारम् उत्थाप्य उक्तवान्. वन्दमानं ध्रुवकुमारम्. ध्रुवकुमारः कर्मपदम् अत्र ध्रुवकुमारम् इति. कर्ता तु नारदः. नारदः ध्रुवकुमारम् उक्तवान्. नारद टोल्ड ध्रुवकुमार. ओके. किं कृत्वा उत्थाप्य उक्तवान्. ओके. कीदृशं ध्रुवकुमारम्. Vandamanam Dhruvakumaram. So the Dhruvakumara who was doing Vandana, that type of Dhruvakumara was made to stand up by Narada and he was told something. What he told comes later. Okay, so Vandamanam Dhruvakumaram. Dvitiya Vibhakti Visheshana Visheshya. Shanajanta is a Visheshana to the Karmapada Dhruvakumaram. Okay. Dasharatah Vardhamanan Balan Drishtva Hrishtvan. So obviously Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugnan. Okay. So Dasharatah Vardhamanan Balan Drishtva Hrishtvan. Vardhamanan Balan. Dvitiya Bahuvachana. So that's what I have here. 2.3 means Dvitiya Bahuvachana. Dvitiya Ekavachana. Okay. भाषमाणेन राजकीय पुरुषेण बहु प्रलपितम्. भाषमाणेन राजकीय पुरुषेण. राजकीय पुरुषः political person. By the political person who was speaking, a lot was yapped. Y-A-P-P, yapped or told. Pralapana means something. Yappa, 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 like that. कार्यं कुर्वाणैः सर्वैरपि प्रायः फलं लभ्यते एव. Okay, sorry, before that I should get. So राजकीय पुरुषेण प्रलपितम. So this is a कर्मणि प्रयोगा. So tritiya vibhakti ekavachana राजकीय पुरुषः has gone to पुरुषेण and भाषमाणेन also visheshana to that. The one who was speaking, that kind of political person, a lot was told. कार्यं कुर्वाणैः सर्वैरपि प्रायः फलं लभ्यते एव. So this is बहुवचन. So कैः सर्वैः लभ्यते. सर्वैः लभ्यते. सर्वैः अपि विसर्गस्य रेपः तत्र. सर्वैः अपि लभ्यते. किं लभ्यते? फलं लभ्यते. क्लियर कर्मणि. So तृतीया बहुवचन सर्वैः and कुर्वाणैः. किं कुर्वाणैः? कर्मपदा for the shanach is कार्यम. So karyam is a small subwheel. Karyam kurvanaihi, subwheel, attached as a visheshana to sarvaihi, which is in tritiya karmani karta. Okay, karmani karta, a new terminology. And then perhaps is an avyaya there. Prayah phalam labhyate eva. Perhaps puts a certain potential doubt, possibility, probability thing on the obtaining of the fruit. Just to keep things straight. Sometimes we work a lot and don't get any fruit. So that's why prayaha is better to put. Dhanam kamayamanaaya kripanaya anyat kimapi na rochate. So ruchdatu. Okay, so balaya rochate, ramaya rochate. Same way, kripanaya rochate, na rochate, negation. So kripana is the one who is a juga. That means one who is always holding on to his money and not wanting to spend. It doesn't mean he is poor. It generally means he has money and he is only if you have money you can be a kripana. There's no point in a beggar being kripana. Okay. Dhanam kamayamanaya kripanaya anyat kimapi no rochate. So to the kripana who is desiring money, dhana again is a karma pada for the shanach. Kamayamanaha kripanaha. Pratama. Kamayamanaya kripanaya chaturthi. Okay. And that is upapada chaturthi for ruchdatu, rochate. So nothing else is liked by this kripana. Yachamanebyah bhikshukebyah prayah sarve kupyanti. So again krodha, dhatu krodha again invokes chaturthi, right? So that is that. So bhikshukebyah kupyanti. So for the bhikshukas everybody becomes angry. So this for the bhikshukas becomes a chaturthi placement in Sanskritam. Bhikshukebhyah kupyanti. Okay, of course, bhikshukaya is pratama, bhikshukebhyah bahuvachana. So yachamanebhyah bhikshukebhyah. For the bhikshukas who are doing the begging, perhaps everyone gets angry like that. Why are they not working, etc., etc. Kinchit spandamanaadapi vrikshat phalani patitani. See, actually this, don't get confused by this. It's actually simple sandhi. So separate out the api. So spandamanat vrikshat. Okay, there is jastva sandhi and there is a, after that there is a simple gunitakshara. D with a. So spandamanat vrikshat. From the tree that is shaking. Okay, kinchit spandamanat. Even from a little shaking, little bit shaking tree. Api is to enhance that despite the shake being so little. Kinchidapi spandamanat vrikshat. Like that also you can take. Phalani patitani. There were so many ripe fruits that even with a little shake, fruits fell.
Mahodaya, stampa and kampa both mean shaking only, Mahodaya. Kampa.
Spandana means resonance. Spandana means resonance.
Kamba, both meaning the same, shaking of the tree.
Kampana means yes, to shake, and spandana means to resonate and shake.
Thank you.
Pratispandana, spandana, like that. Okay. So maybe we can even take the Shanach, sorry, the what you call Nijanta version, which is transferred Spandayamana. That means the tree is being shaken by some other agent, like let us say wind or something. So Kinchit Vayuna Spandayamanadapi also could enhance this sentence potentially. This Pandamanat is there. We have to check the correct rupa. But to me, this looks like non-Nijanta and this is a Nijanta variant. That means it is shaking on its own accord due to some other reason. But anyway, the shake is attributed directly to the tree. Here it is being shaken by something else is the sense of Spandayamanat. Okay. What is there in 5? From the shaking tree. So they have not given any Nijanta sense in the translation correctly. Guhasu vartamanebhyah vyagrebhyah mrugaha bhitaha. So again, bhitihi Panchami induction. So, chorat bayam. If you remember the classic pravesha sentence, chorat bayam, like that. Okay. So that's how we remember these usages. So, vyagrebhyah bhitaha. के बीताः मृगाः बीताः कीदृशेभ्यः व्याघ्रेभ्यः वर्तमानेभ्यः व्याघ्रेभ्यः कुत्र वर्तमानेभ्यः गृहासु अर्थात् सप्तमी गृहासु इति शानच् पदस्य तत्र विभक्तिरूप यथा कर्मपदम् उपरि आसीद्धानम् इत्यादि तत्रैव अत्र अधिकरणकारकस्य योगः तदनन्तरं एतस्य विशेषणत्वेन अत्र योगः एतस्य पंचमी योगः भीति शब्दात् भवति so it's not it's inducing the bhiti in mrigas so they are the kartas of the bhiti mrigaah bhitaah basic sentence is mrigaah bhitaah so vartamanebhyah so from the Guhasu, not Grihasu. I read wrongly now. I was thinking, what am I saying? So, Guhasu Vartamanebhyah Vyagrebhyah. Due to the tigers that were residing in caves, okay, the deers were afraid. Deer, I guess singular and plural both are deer. Deer were afraid. Okay. भाषणम् आरभ्यमाणस्य उपन्यासकस्य अभिमुखं सर्वे स्वमुखं परिवर्तितवन्तः. So everybody was seeing something else happening near the door or something, and then something good was told by the upanyasaka. Upanyasaka is the guy who is giving a lecture. So the of the upanyasaka who was beginning the bhashana towards his face, I mean turning towards him, everybody their own face they turned like that. So everybody turned their face towards the lecturer who had started his speech. Okay, whatever other else that was entertaining them, they moved away from that. Bhashanam arabhyamanasya upanyasakasya abhimukam. See, Shashti, the abhimukatva facing towards is a possessed by the upanyasaka. So, upanyasakasya abhimukam. Okay. So, Ramasya abhimukam Sita pashyati. Something like that. Atishtati. Something like that. प्रयतमानानां कार्यसिद्धिः अवश्यं भवत्येव. So this is bahuvachana. So there it was आरभमाणस्य उपन्यासकस्य is षष्ठी एकवचन विशेषण विशेष्य pair. Here bahuvachana प्रयतमानानां कार्यसिद्धिः. Okay, avashyam bhavatyeva. There is no visheshya here. So the shanajanta itself stands for the visheshya in the absence of what it qualifies. But obviously jananam, something like that. Lokanam, jalanam, something like that. Okay, prayatamananam in brackets jananam karya siddhihi avashyam bhavati eva. The success in work of the industrious people definitely occurs. Something like that. Industrious people is prayatamananam, like that. Okay, those who are being industrious. That's why shanach, to show that continuity, continuous effort. Devam sevamane bhakte shantihi vartate. Okay, saptami. So this is similar to Rame mama bhaktihi vartate, something like that. In Rama my bhakti resides, like my faith resides, like that. So the same way, shantihi is an entity that is residing in the bhakta. So bhakte shantihi vartate. In the bhakta, the shanta bhava exists. Okay, this guy, despite all the mathematical formulas that await him in the exam hall, he is praying for shanti. Devam sevamane bhakte. What kind of bhakta? Who is doing seva of the gods. Okay, he will do best. This fellow will do best seva of gods if he studies the textbooks rather than pray. But we'll have to take it in that sense. He's piously reading, and that's why he's calm. Okay. You see, even as he's praying, all the formulas are roaming around in his head, which is good news. Devam sevamane bhakte shantihi vartate. Okay, so that's 11 of them. We have some more examples. We'll go through little more quickly now. Adhiyaneshu chatreshu shraddha bhavedeva. Adhiyaneshu chatreshu. So amongst the students who are studying, shraddha should be there, isn't it? I mean, almost in a rhetorical sense, bhavedeva kila, almost you can say. So there should be a shraddha in them to study. That is why the Shraddha word is being. So Shraddha here being single pointed focus on the target activity. Itastatah kampamanam rajjum drishtva saha sarpah iti bhrantim praptavanam. Itastatah, from here to there. Okay, itaha tataha. From here, from there. Itastatah in this is a kind of used almost together here and there. I mean, hither thither, that sense. Kampamanam rajjum. The shaking rope, drishtva, having seen. Okay, so saha is the common karta. Saha rajjum drishtavan. Rajjum drishtva saha sarpaha. Saha, okay. Saha rajjuhu sarpaha iti bhrantim praptavan. Okay, so saha, it could be for rajjuhu only here. Okay, or it could be the karta saha. Okay. Saha praptavan, saha sarpaha rajjuhu, bracket again you have to put rajjuhu sarpaha iti bhrantim praptavan. So sarpaha iti is in the quotes. That's why there is a second prathama. Sarpaha is not the karta of praptavan, nor it's a visheshana of saha. Okay. Sarpaha iti bhrantihi. If you take saha as the karta for the praptavan, take it out, then sarpaha is a single statement quote with the iti. That's in prathama. Sarpaha asti is the sentence there. Okay. All right. Or if you say saha is for the rajjuhu, then saha sarpaha is the quote. Iti kopi. We don't know who. Kaha api bhrantim praptavan.
Mahodaya, Rajjuhu is Strilinga, no, Mahodaya?
I'll have to check, Bhagini. Your question is correct. If it is Strilinga, Rajjuhu, Rajju, Rajja, I'm not too sure about, too confident of what you're saying. Okay. But if it is indeed Strilinga, then Saha has to be taken as Karta. We cannot take it under the quote, Saha Sarpaha. Okay. But it is sometimes allowed in Samskritam. The assignment can be Napumsaka Linga Shabda, but we are trying to say finally assigning a Pullinga Sarpaha entity to the Rajju. So even if it is in some other Linga, it's kind of okay to say Saha Sarpaha. Nothing wrong with it. Tat Sarpaha also is okay to say in those contexts. It's a Videya, Videyaka Bhava, we say it. We do Linga Sankarya at that times. Okay.
Dhanyavada.
For example, Sita Mitram iti manye. Nothing wrong. I consider Sita like a friend. So Sita Mitram. Sita is being assigned Mitram, which is in Napumsaka. We are not trying to say some Sita or some. We are not trying to convert Sita to Napumsaka. Nor are we converting Mitram to Strilinga, Mitra or something like that. Okay, that's the important thing. Maybe that sense. Maybe. Anyway, we will check Rajjuhu Linga. भजमानाः पौत्रीः दृष्ट्वा पितामही संतुष्टा. So पौत्रीः, granddaughters. Okay. Bhajamanaha pautrihi, granddaughters who are doing bhajane. Drishtva, having seen, pitamahi, grandmother, santushta, became very pleased. Okay. Our granddaughters are going to become great pitamahis one day, like that. So dvitiya bahuvachana. So this is in karma position for the darshana. That's why it's in dvitiya. Okay. Pitamahi is the karta. Pitamahi pautrihi drishtva. So pautrihi is the karma for pitamahi, darshana kriya. Okay. Badhamanaya shirovedanaya mama bhagini asvasta. By the headache that is bothering. See, bothering is badhaman. Badhate. So remember that our katha about our ex-foreign minister. Badhamanaya shirovedanaya. By the shirovedana that is bothering, in bracket her, my sister, okay, is unwell, asvastha, not sitting properly, not sitting in her own nature. Swastha means that only. Swas means tishtati iti swastha. Aswastha na tishtati swasmin, artat samyak nasti. भिक्षमाणाभिः भिक्षुकीभिः संतोषः अनुभूतः किम? By the lady beggars who were begging, happiness was is experienced. Some rhetorical question somebody is asking somebody else, because maybe some dhanika came and distributed 10 bucks to all of them. Okay, so tritiya bahuvachana, because they are the they are the kartas doing the anubhava of the santosha. Santosha is the karma, but it is in prathama. Anubhutaha is the ktanta, karmani krudanta, bhuta krudanta. So bhikshuki bihi is karta tritiya bahuvachana. And visheshana to that is our shanach, bhikshamanabihi bhikshukibihi. Visheshena alochamanayai lekhikayai prashastihi pradatta. So दानक्रिया, सो चतुर्थी स्वीकारः, यः स्वीकरोति, या स्वीकरोति, तत्र तृतीया चतुर्थी भवेत् किल, तदर्थं लेखिकायै प्रशस्तिः दत्ता. फॉर हर प्रशस्ति वाज गिवन. by whom is not important here. Yeah, कीदृश्यै आलोचमानायै लेखिकायै. Okay, the one who was thinking. Khatam alochamanayai, visheshena alochamanayai. The one who was thinking in a special way. That means she was thinking in a line that nobody else came up with. That means she had some exclusive ideas. So for that authoress, the present was, or the award was given. Award being feminine here. Prashastihi pradatta. That's why it's in feminine gender. But here this is feminine gender. We are talking of the lekikayai being chaturthi, and similarly automatically alochamanayai is also chaturthi ekavachana. Sitayai, same way. See, lekhakaha, lekhika. Strilinga version has that ika ending. Okay. Vikrinanabhyah shiksharthinibhyah pustakam svikurvantu. So Panchami, from the shiksharthinis who shiksharthinibhyah, why will they sell? Shiksharthinibhyah pustakam svikurvantu. Okay, anyway, let me not overanalyze the semantics of this. So by those, from those who are selling, from those shiksharthinis, why the shiksharthinis are selling pustaka, I don't know. But let us take that. For some reason, maybe they are the seniors and selling it to juniors. Let us take some context like that. Pustakam svikurvantu. Receive the book from the shiksharthinis who are selling. Okay. Vikrinanabhyah. Vikrinana shiksharthini. Prathama ekavachana. Okay. Uddayamanayaha श्येन्याः शुकशावकाः अत्यन्तं भीतः. अबबः, कष्ट सेंटेंस. उड्डयमानायाः शेन्याः शुकशावकः अत्यन्तं भीतः. सो भीतिः, भीति पंचमी. रामात् रावणस्य भीतिः, like that. Okay, so that same way, अथवा चोरात् भीतिः, something like that beside. Same. शेन्याः भीतः. So कः भीतः? शुकशावकः. शुकशावक means a small parrot baby. Parrot, young parrot. Okay, yeah, parrot baby. What do you call them? Whatever. Okay, so atyantam bhitah. This is a visheshana, kriya visheshana to bhitah. Shavakah pullinga, so bhitah ktanta. So then shenyah must be prathama ekavachana. Okay, so shenyah strilinga I have written. Yeah, uddayamanayaha shenyah. Okay, so Strilinga clearly. So Shenya, something like that word, I don't know the Pratama version. Okay, but this meaning of this is a hunter bird. Okay, like what we call Garuda or something like that. What is written here? 15.
Eagle,
Female
na?
hawk.
Eagle.
Female hawk is written here. Okay, so I think Shenya or something like that, or Shena or something like that. I'm not sure of the form. I think Shena maybe. Okay, Shienaha, Shena must be Strilinga. Shiena. So Shiena goes to Shenya, Shienyaha. Difficult to pronounce, but Shienyaha, Strilinga Panchami. So from that female hawk who was flying, so that is the Visheshana. Uddayamanayaha Shenyaha. From that, Karanat. You can put in brackets for simple Sanskritam in bracket here, Karanat. Okay. Shukashavakaha atyantam beetaha abhavat. Spardhamanabhyah shiksharthinibhyah prashastih diyatam. So here shiksharthinibhyah fits. Something is wrong there. Anyway, spardhamanabhyah shiksharthinibhyah prashastih diyatam. So this is in Lord. Give the prashasti, give the award. Okay, for the sake of the shiksharthinis who are competing. Okay, so Chaturthi, Dana Kriya. So we are little bit moving Chaturthi, Panchami, little bit of twist is there. So it takes a bit of contextual understanding to extract the vibhaktis correctly. Okay, Ravanam, especially when it comes to Dvivachana, Bahuvachana of this Chaturthi, Panchami, etc., there is a little bit of what you call longer practice and knowledge needed to get there accurately. Okay. Ravanam eva आशङ्कमानायाः सीतायाः मनसि हनुमतः दर्शनात् प्रीतिः उत्पन्ना. Wow. So सीतायाः मनसि भीतिः उत्पन्ना. In the mind of Sita, fear got generated. Due to what? Ashankamanayah. No, not due to one. This is Shashti. What type of Sita? Ashankamanayaha Sitayaha Manasi. In the Sita whose mind was doubting, that kind of Sita. Okay, what doubting what? Ravanam eva Ashankamanayaha. Yo, Ravana only this creature is. That way, doubting Sita's mind, Hanumatah darshanat, from the darshana of Hanuman. Okay, Bhitihi utpanna. So this one is Bhiti Janaka Panchami. Darshanat Bhitihi. So darshanat Bhitihi utpanna. So manasi Saptami. Okay, Manasi Bhitihi utpanna. Sitayaha Manasi Shashti. Okay. So the karta here for the vakya is Bhitihi only. Bhitihi got generated. So karta is Bhitihi, utpanna is the kriyapada in the Visheshana sense. Utpanna, Strilinga, Ktanta, Visheshana. Bhitihi utpanna. Okay. So then Kasmat Bhitihi Darshanat. Kasya Darshanat? Hanumatah Darshanat. Kutra Bhitihi utpanna? Manasi. Kasyaha Manasi? सीतायाः मनसि कीदृश्याः सीतायाः आशङ्कमानायाः सीतायाः किम् आशङ्कमानायाः रावणम् आशङ्कमानायाः as if she is doubting that it is Ravana. The sense of using karmapada here for the shanka is very nice. Okay, Ravananu ಎಂದು ಶಂಕೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡುತ್ತಿರುವ ಸೀತೆಯ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹನುಮಂತನ ದರ್ಶನದಿಂದ ಭಯವು ಹುಟ್ಟಿತು. In Kannada. So, I mean, I'm not good enough to say it in Hindi, but I guess you guys got it from English. Okay. Vepamananam yuvatinam bandavaha tatra agataha. Vepate is to sweat. Atmanepadi dhatu, vepate. So, vepamananam yuvatinam, shishti bahuvachana. Of the young ladies who were sweating, bandavaha, the relatives, tatra agataha, they came over there. So some undesirable incident has happened, and these young ladies have been put in fear, and they're sweating. And to obviously solve the situation, their relatives have come over there. I'm assuming some context here, guys. Okay. Vepamananam yuvatinam bandavaha tatra agataha. Nothing unfamiliar in India. खिद्यमानायां वृद्धायां नूतनः अभिलाषः उत्पन्नः. So वृद्धायां अभिलाषः उत्पन्नः. सप्तमी. So the abhilashe, see bhava, the manobhava saptami, I mentally think like that. Bhakti, abhilashaha, this gets generated in the mind. So we put the person in saptami. Vruddhayam, avruddhayaha manasi. Both are okay. But with vruddhayam directly, ascribing the manas to the whole person. So vruddhayam abhilashaha utpannaha. In the old lady, the desire got born. New desire, nutana abhilasha, visheshana to abhilasha. Okay, karta is abhilasha only here. Okay, so yeah, but vruddhayam is saptami strilinga. So what type of vruddha? Khidyamanayam vruddhayam. In the old lady who was suffering kheda, who was suffering some kind of sorrow. Okay. Some kind of kheda is, somebody has passed away, something
Sadness.
wrong has happened, some sad generation. Yeah. So in the sad lady's mind, a new desire got generated. Maybe she saw something positive. That's why. Nice sentence. Spardhamanasu balikasu shalini tikshnamatihi. Strilinga pada, tikshnamatihi, visheshana to shalini. So this is one of many selection. So one of many selection, we use shashti sometimes also is allowed. Saptami is more common. So balikasu shalini uttama. Balikasu shalini tikshnamatihi. Okay. Okay. So spardhamanasu balikasu. Amongst the girls who were competing, Shalini is the sharp-minded one. So saptami bahuvachana. Atape pratikshamanebyah mitrebhyah panakam rochate. By the friends who are anticipating in the sun, the cool drink is loud. Okay. So mitrebhyah rochate. So chaturthi. Suddenly it has shifted to chaturthi. Because so yeah, so ruch dhatu induced. Mitrebhyah rochate. See, the one who likes goes to chaturthi. So it's a kind of, it's a this rochate induces a sentence form that is unlike others. Like Ravanaha ich. So Ravana, why am I picking Ravana? So let's say Mitram. Mitram ichchati. Mitram panakam ichchati is the normal kartari vakya. But if you use ruch dhatu, mitrebhyah, atra bahuvachana is there, but mitrena. Mitrena, mitrabhyam, ramabhyam, ramay, ramat. Okay, mitrat panakam rochate. Like that we have to go. Ramat,
Mitraya
ramabhyam,
panakam.
ramebhyah.
Chaturthi, sir.
Chaturthi, that's what.
Mitraya,
Mitrat,
mitraya.
mitrat, mitra. Yeah, mitrat ekavachana, mitrebhyah bahuvachana. So what
Mitraya.
kind of mitrebhyah? Pratikshamanebhyah mitrebhyah. Atape. So by the friends who were anticipating in the harsh sun, the cool drink is loud, something like that. Okay. So napumsakalinga, clearly, because mitra is an napumsakalinga shabda, mitram. Lambamanani phalani swikarotu. Lambamanaha means the one that is hanging. Lambate means that which hangs down. Okay. Lambamanani phalani swikarotu. Receive the fruits that are hanging in the tree, obviously. Vrikshe lambamanani phalani swikarotu. Bhavan swikarotu. This is a lot. Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. Swikuru would have been Madhyama Purusha. Swikarotu is Prathama Purusha. Yes, Varya.
Bahuvachanam na Mahodaya. Phalani,
Bahuvachana, yeah, Swikarotu is Ekavachana, Lord, but Phalani is a Bahuvachana Karma Pada. So Phalani so Bhavan Phalani Swikarotu. So Phalani, Kidrishani Phalani, Lambamanani, Kutaha, Vrikshat, something like that. All right. So some
Arya,
other person had a question.
yeah, I have a question, Nagaraj here.
Huh.
Sir, Arya, one doubt I have is in all these examples, they are clearly given Shanech, okay, and we have been
No, that's what. You have to get your 40-50 Atmanepadis tabled. I told you in scrapbook, you have to start writing Svarasala Vandate, Vardhate,
correct,
Bhashate,
correct.
Kurute, okay?
But
Kamayate, Yachate, Spandate. Like this, you have to write Vartate.
but in
Okay.
some of the sentences, I could not understand how it is Atmane Padi.
How we will understand? We will have to learn by knowing that they are Atmane.
No, no,
There's
but
nothing like
from this,
understanding Atmane, no?
no,
That is the
from the
nature
verb.
of the dhatu.
Dhatu
Huh.
here, for example, the Spardhamanabhyah Sikshardinibhyah Prasasti Diyatam.
Hmm.
I didn't understand I mean, how to understand the.
Spardhate Atmanepadi dhatu. So when we have to place this as a Shanach Visheshana to Shiksha, as a Shatranta or a Shanajanta Visheshana to Vidyarthini, because Spardhate is Atmanepadi, it necessarily
Okay,
has to take Shanach. It cannot take Shatru. So we
okay,
are using Shanach and going Spardhamanabhyah. See, because
okay,
our desire is to place this Sparda as a concurrent activity of the Vidyarthinis. Okay, by the Vidyarthinis who were competing in order to say Spardhamanabhyah, we have to Visheshana to Shiksharthinibhyah. Okay,
okay, Spardhate.
two in this sense, Chaturthi. So to them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bhikshamanabihi Bichukibhyah. There also, you are saying the dhatu is.
Kshamate. Dhatu is kshamat. I'm not too sure of the dhatu.
Okay.
No, it's not kshamate. It is some bhiksha, some dhatu must be bhikshate, something like that must be there. That means directly there is a dhatu to say begs. So bhikshuki, bhikshate, something like that. Okay.
Shati. So therefore it
Sounds
is
like that.
Atman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It is not bhikshati. It is bhikshate. So because it is atmanepadi, shanach. And because it is ate, mana. Vaina, because ksha has a shakara, which is inducing anatva. And then the pratyaya, vibhakti pratyaya for tritiya, bahochana.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
that was a lot of sentence. I know we took some time reading them, but I think it's good. We got familiar with a few Atmanepadi dhatus. So before we take the break, let us try some exercises. Okay. So I think we can crowdsource. It should be straightforward. Let us do the example to understand what needs to be done. I have a help here so that, if you forget, the form. Adhasthana shabdanam ekavachanantani suchita vibhakti rupani likata. Fairly straightforward. For this below words, write the indicated vibhakti rupa in ekavachananta. That means write the ekavachana, whatever vibhakti. So kampamana vriddha. This is pratama ekavachana pair. Kampamana vriddha. They're giving an easy exercise for us. So we have to take kampamana vriddha to panchami ekavachana. So kampamanayaha vriddhayaha. So if you go down here in Strilinga, see kampamana, so kampamanayaha. So here we recognize Strilinga, so we have to go Strilinga table and remember the form. So Sitayaha, Latayaha, Kampamanayaha. Vriddha also is Akaranta, similarly Vriddhayaha. So both of them go to Panchami Visheshana Visheshya pair. Okay, so let us do some crowdsourcing now. Jrumbamanaha Navikaha Dvitiya.
Jrumbamaanam navikam.
Very easy. Jrumbamanam Navikam. Ayoyo, better not there be a Navika in this way, but this is the sailor who was yawning. Titanic will happen next. Okay, so Jrumbate. See, like Mahodaya asked, I've made a listing here. Pullinga, Jrumbate. Pullinga here because I've written Pullinga not for Jrumbate. Remember, Jrumbate doesn't have any linga. Okay, but Jrumbamana has a linga. That's the thing. The Shanach has a linga, but not the Dhatu. Dhatu is linga rahita. So its Tinganta forms will be any linga it will apply. So Ramaha Jrumbate, Sita Jrumbate, Mitram Jrumbate. Yes, Bhagini, is there a question in between? Okay. आरभमाणा चर्चा सप्तमी.
आरभमाणायां चर्चायां.
In the argument that is to be begun. So, that has begun. Something like that. Okay. Arabhamanayam charchayam Rahulavaryaha eva agrajaha. Something like that. Okay. Vidyamanam pustakam panchami. Vidyamanat pustakat. Very good. Okay. Napumsaka, but it goes like pullinga anyway. So Vidyamanat pustakat. Vidyamana means that which is existing, that which is present. Okay. So it is nothing to do with Vidya as such, we know. It's about the existence. Okay. Vidyate means that which exists. Okay. Eventually Vidya comes from that in a Rudi Bala as education. Okay. All right. So Prakashamanaha Suryaha Tritiya. Prakashamanena Suryena. This is not Shatkona Sha, so there is no Shanatva. So Prakashamanena only it will remain. That's why it is not Na here. Prakashamanena Suryena. Here Natva happens because of Repa. Okay. So here Na, here Na. This is over time we will pick it up. It's okay. So Dhatu is Kashate, means shines. Okay. Pra is Prakrishtaya, in a strong way. Kashate. So that is a Upasarga. Deepyamanam Mukham Chaturthi. Mukhaya. Deepyamanaya Mukhaya. Napumsaka and Chaturthi. So Deepyamanaya Mukhaya. Deepyate is the Pratama Purusha Ekavachana Rupa in Lat Lakara. That's our standard. So here, what does this mean? For the shining face. So Sitayaha Deepyamanaya Mukhaya Ramaha Kimapi Dattavan. Something like that. Okay. For that face, like that. Okay. Trayamanaha Devaha. Trayamanaha. Kshamyatam. Trayamanaha Devaha. Shashti. Devasya. Trayamanasya Devasya. So what is this Trayate? Do you guys know what is Trayate?
Yeah, protecting.
Protecting. Very good. Don't confuse with Kannada Trasa and things like that, saying bothering. Okay. Trayate means protecting. So Trayamanaha Deva is the god who is protecting. So of the god who is protecting is Trayamanasya Devasya. Trayate. Okay, is the Dhatu Lat Rupa. Grinhanaha Markataha Tritiya. Grinhanena Markatena. See, this Shanach practice is very easy because like Rama Shabda and Lata Shabda, the first two Shabdas we study in our lives of Samskrita. So it's not bothersome. I would say it's easy. Okay. So by the monkey who is grabbing something. Okay.
What is the meaning?
Arey, I just told you, if you listen, Bhagini. By the monkey who is grabbing. Shayana Putri, Saptami.
Shayanayam
Putriam. Very good. Putri is Ikaram. So Putriam it will become. Very good. So in the daughter who is sleeping. Okay. Shayanayam Putriam Matuhu Pritihi Vardhita. Something like that. Okay. The love of the mother got increased. Priti is placed in Putri. So Putriam Vardhita. Okay, like that. Janana Sa Panchami. Here. Okay, Kampamanayaha. So Jananayaha. Nanayaha. So Janana is the one who knows. Something like that. Janati. Janan is the Shatranta. But Janati, then Janate is also is there. Huh? Maybe it's a Ubhayapadi. Interesting. Okay. Jananayaha tasyaha. Janite. Okay. The form is Janite. Okay. Interesting. We will check up the dhatu in the dhatu pata and understand its meaning later separately. But I think it generally it means the one who knows. So the by of Saptami being source from her who was knowing, something like that. Okay. Tanvanaha sauchikaha.
Tanvanam Sauchikam.
Tanvanam sauchikam dvitiya. Very good. Tanvanam sauchikam. So tanu vistare is the word. So, but I think here this may be in the sense of weaving. Maybe I am not too sure. Weaving or something. Maybe I have to check. But tanu means simply to vistara. To means to broaden something. To broaden something, tanute is that. So sauchika is clearly a tailor. So tanvanam sauchikam. I don't know the context of this. Okay,
To
what
cut
is
the cloth, they normally spread it on a table and then they try to cut the cloth.
Bagini,
Yeah.
very smart. See, Bagini knows her tailoring. Very good. I think so. He's spreading the cloth on the table for cutting or something like that. Correct. So vastram tanvanam sauchikam drishtva Sita kruddha bhavati kim idanim mama vastram evam tanvanam bhavanasti iti. Tanvanah bhavanasti iti. I was expecting to receive the blouse, and here you are spreading that cloth in front of me for cutting. Something like that. Anyway, so that's good. You guys did it all fine. The exercise itself is very easy, but I think the meaning was deeper and tougher. Getting these dhatus, that's what is nice. So we should start developing our table of in our own book, our table of Atmanepadi dhatus in the lat and then in the shanach varieties. Okay. Adhastana shabdanam bahuvachananta rupani likhata. Write the bahuvachana rupa. Slight shift. So now they have actually given it in the correct vibhakti, that eventual vibhakti. You have to just switch it to bahuvachana. Not too difficult. So yudhyamanam veeram, yudhyamanan veeran. So we have to go, see, manam to manan. So that way. Okay. So like that. Buddhyamanat vishayat.
Budhyamanebhyah Vishayebhyah.
Kampamanebhyah. See, kampamanat kampamanebhyah. So same way, buddhyamanebhyah vishayebhyah. So what this means, the vishayas, the aspects that have to be understood, that kind of, from them. Panchami. Yeah. Rajamanam simhasanam.
Rajamanan
Simhasanan.
Rajamanan simhasanan. You guys are saying. Now, how do we know this is not Napumsaka Ekavachana? Is a question. Why it is not Rajamanani simhasanani? Could be another potential answer, right? Why it is not that?
Yes.
Asanaha is
See,
Pullinga.
actually, all of us faltered. It is Napumsaka Bahuvachana.
Yes.
Because
yes.
asanam is Napumsaka Shabda. Okay. So whether it is in Prathama Vibhakti or Dvitiya Vibhakti, sound will be ani. So Rajamanani Simhasanani.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
We got stumped here to Pullinga. Okay. So that means here is where our Padajnana has to come into fore. Simhasanaha va, Simhasanam va iti. After a while, you will get to it. Asanaha is not there. Asanam is there. So it must be Simhasanam. So it is Napumsaka. So you have to decline it in Napumsaka. So Rajamanani Simhasanani, like that. Whether it's Prathama or Dvitiya, we can put both actually. Yeah. Cheshtamanena balena.
Cheshtamanaihi
Cheshtamanaihi balaihi. Very
balaihi.
easy switch in Pullinga. Balaha balena balaihi. Tvaramanaya adhikarinya.
Tvaramanebhyah
This Tritiya Strilinga. Nibihi. Okay.
Sorry.
Tvaramanabihi.
Adhikarini
Adhikarinibihi. Okay. Tvaramanabihi adhikarinibihi. So by the lady directors who were hurrying. Okay. Due to them, what happened, I don't know, but they are the Karana in this sentence. And cheshtamanaihi balaihi is by the boys who are doing some wicked things. Some cheshta. Okay. Not wicked in the sense of terrible, wicked in the sense of what boys do. Okay. Prayatamanaya shikshakaya.
प्रयतमानेभ्यः
शिक्षकेभ्यः
This one is
Chaturthi.
again
Chaturthi.
Trilinga Triti. Shikshakaya.
चतुर्थी no?
Chaturthi.
Chaturthi. See, this cannot be Strilinga, right? So it's Chaturthi Shikshakaha. So Shikshakaya, Ramaya. So Chaturthi. Prayatamanaya Shikshakaya. For the teacher who was trying. Okay. Bunjanayaha Naikayaha. Shashti, they have put it. Bunjananam Nayikai. Kampamananam. So Nayikanam. Okay. Bunjamanam.
Naika is Strilinga.
Naika is Strilinga.
नायिकानां
Correct. So that's why this is in Strilinga. Bunjanayaha. Otherwise it would have been Bunjanasya. Bunjanasya would have been Pullinga or Napumsaka. So Bunjanayaha is a Shashti Ekavachana of Strilinga only. That also points. But Naika is very obvious. Naika.
Yes.
Nayaka goes to Naika.
नायिकायाः
Okay. So that is easy. Bandhamana, Badhamanayam Chintayam.
चिन्तेषु
Badamaneshu.
चिन्तेषु
See, Saptami Bahuvachana Strilinga. See, Badamanayam, Badamanasu. So, Badamanasu Chintasu.
चित्तासु
Saptami Bahuvachana. So, what is this? In the worries that were troubling. So, why in the worries? Why Saptami for in worry? In the worries that were bothering, Sita got drowned, something like that. Drowned in the sense mental drowning. Okay. Bhadamanasu Chintasu Sita Magna Abhavat. Nimagna Abhavat.
What is the meaning of Bunjanaya?
Bunj is to eat. Bhojanam. That same dhatu.
Okay.
Bunj.
Mahodaya, is it not Bunjamananam or it is Bunjananam?
Bunkte. Ate. Bunkte. Kte. That's why it is not ate ending. Bunkte. We had seen this. Okay. That's why it is anaya, not manaya. Bhagini. We have seen this. Bunkte. We have seen earlier in the practice only. Okay. Spandamanayai balikayai. Spandamanabhyah balikabhyah. Okay, Strilinga. Balikabhyah. Okay, Chaturthi Bahuvachana. Okay. Adhiyanasya pituhu adhite ite. That's why no mana. Adhiyanasya pituhu.
adhiyananam
Pitrunam. Very good. Somebody, some couple of you got it right. Pitrunam. That's a rikaranta pitu shabda. So pitru shabda, sorry, I should say. So even matra shabda also goes same way in Shashti. Matuhu matrunam in Bahuchanas. Okay. So adhiyananam pitrunam. Rikaranta dirgha here. Double word here. Pitrunam. Rikarantam pitru shabda. Pulling. Vikriyananam nirvahikayam. No, sorry, I read it wrong. Vikrinanayam. Vikrinanayam nirvahikayam.
Nirvikasu.
Kasu. Correct. Nasu. So nasu kasu will come. So vikrinanasu nirvahikasu. Nasu kasu. Take some practice to get this. Okay. Shana jantas tend to be very, very long words, so it will take some tongue twisting to get this. So what this means? Adhiyananam pitrunam means for the pitrus of the pitrus, Shashti. Of the pitrus who were studying. That is the problem here. Why pitrus are studying? I don't know. Okay. the of the Pitrus who were studying. Pitrus means parents, okay, who were studying. Like
Adhiyante is excelling, isn't
Adhite,
it,
Adhite.
Mahodaya?
Hmm.
Adhite is excelling in something. Is it studies or everything, Mahodaya? Excelling.
Generally, Adhite means understand, studies, gets it. That like something. Yeah. Okay. Vikrinanayam nirvahikayam means nirvahika means conductress, Strilinga, conductress in the bus who was selling tickets, obviously. So, yeah, I don't know why she is in Saptami. Obviously, somebody got some feeling about her, so she got into Saptami as the location of that feeling. बहु जन युक्ते लोकयाने विक्रीणानायां निर्वाहिकायां मम कृपा उद्भूता, something like that. मम करुणा भावः उद्भूतः. So like that, I got pity on her who was selling tickets in a very bus filled with people. We get that, right? I mean, sometimes they put the lady conductors in such routes where it is very difficult for them to sell tickets. Okay. All right. So we will take a break here. Okay. And come back after the break. There is a lot more abhyasa to do. We'll do a few for sample after we come back from break. Let's see how time allows and then continue further into the lesson. So take a water break, 12:11. So 12:15 we will gather back and continue for another 15-20 minutes, please. Okay, welcome back. So let us try a few of them. So basically, again, it's an exercise of doing the correct vibhakti placement of Shana Jantas. Okay. So another thing that we generally need to keep in our mind, I have a small table here. Basically, the Sarvanama Shabda, Saha, Sa, Tat. Okay. And similarly, Eshaha, Esha, Etat. Okay. These ones better to know the decline. And this is one important. If you just learn Saha and Sa and Tat, you will know Kaha, Ka, Kim. Okay. And Yaha, Ya, Yam. Okay. And you will also know few other variants, Sarvanamas, that follow that kind of rule. Sarva also follows similar table. So Sarvaha, Sarvau, Sarvaha, Sarve, Sarvaha, Sarvau, Sarve, like that it goes. So Sarvanama Shabdas are important. So practice them. Of course, this Shana Jantas are very simple. Rama Shabda, Phala Shabda, and Lata Shabda or Sita Shabda, like that they go. So Avarane Dattanam Shabdanam Uchitaihi Rupaihi Riktasthanani Purayata. With the appropriate form, using the clue given in the brackets, okay, fill the blank. Okay, so Devaha dash bhaktam anugrunhati. So anugrahana means this is giving boon to the bhakta. So vandamanaha bhaktam. Vandamanaha is pratama ekavachana, but bhaktam is in dvitiya. So we have to decline it in dvitiya. Vandamanam bhaktam. So karma pada for the devas anugraha. Okay, like that we have to go. So let us try the second one. Dash patnim patihi ahutavan. Bunjana.
Bunjananam.
Bunjanam only. Only no nanam. Okay, it's
Okay.
not
Bunjanam.
shashti. Yeah, Bunjanam patnim.
Patni.
Okay. The wife who was eating, the husband called. Always happens at home. Here it is, she has taken care of him, everything. He has eaten well and is sitting reading newspaper. She sits down for lunch and he calls her. Bunjanam Patni, my wife at least tells me this is the scene every day. Bunjanam Patnim Patihi Ahutavan. Ahutavan, he called her. I mean, coffee kodu, like that. Vedam dash vatubihi guruhu namaskritaha adhiyanaha. Adhiyanaihi vatubihi. Very good.
Acha,
Okay.
Adhiyanaihi.
Gurubihi, ukaranta shabda, pulling a vatuhu, guruhu. So vatubihi, gurubihi, like that. So tritiya. So adhiyanaihi vatubihi. So by the young vatus who were studying Veda, the guru was
Saluted.
respected, saluted. Correct. Thanks, Bhagini. So karmani prayoga. See, that's why tritiya for vatubihi. But you guys got it. Adhiyanaihi. Dash apanikena vastunah mulyam uktam vikrinanah.
Vikrinanena.
Vikrinanena apanikena
Apanikena.
mulyam. Vastunah is shashti of the vastu. Ukaranta shabda. Okay. Vastunah mulyam the uttam. So by the seller or the storekeeper, okay, who was selling, the price of the item was told like that. Dash chhatresu utsahah mahan asti spardamanaah.
Vardhamaneshu
Aneshu chatreshu utsahah mahan asti. Amongst the students who were competing, the joy, the utsaha means that vigor of competition, that is big, like that. Okay, the enthusiasm, yeah, is big. Dash Kutrinanam utpatanam karaya vardhamanani. Vardhamananam kutrinanam utpatanam karaya. Kutrina. Trina means grass. Kutruna means badly grown grass, not a convenient grass. Okay.
Weeds.
Kutrinanam or weeds, correct? Or weeds, correct. Kutrinanam utpatanam, the removal of the bad grass, you get it done. Karaya is nijanta. Karotu, tvam karotu, or bhavan karotu, or tvam kuru. But here's karaya, tvam karaya. You get it done. Karayatu is prathama purusha. Karaya is madhyama purusha ekvachana. Tvam karaya. So the karta is tvam karaya. Vardhamananam kutrinanam. So shashti bahuvachana. Because utpatana kriya is possessed by the kutruna. Their uchatana or utpatana, their removal. Atmanam dash tarunanam sneham aham na ichchami bahumanyamanaha. Atmanam bahumanyamananam tarunanam sneham aham na ichchami. I do not like the friendship of the youngsters who think too much of themselves. See how beautiful this phrase is. Atmanam bahumanyamanah tarunaha. The young fellow who thinks too much of himself.
Okay.
It's Atmanam bahumanyamanam. Tarunanam sneham shashti, because of their sneha is their possession. Their friendship I don't like. Which means I also don't want to be a friend of theirs, but anyway, it's bidirectional usually. So like this, guys. So I will just skip to the next one. Let's do a few of the next one. But before I skip, let us do one reading. So Khidyamanayaha matamahyaha sahayam avashyam bhavata karaniyam. So you have to help the grandmothers who are sad. Mata modamanebhyah balebhyah adhikani modakani dattavati. So this is very interesting sentence. So modakani, the sweet that pleases. That's why it's called modakam. But for the modamanebhyah balebhyah, so for their sake, she gave more modakas. Okay. So the boys were getting happy and she wanted to make them happier. So she gave more modakas to make them happier. Interesting sentence. So dash shikshikabihi patah naskritah tvaramanaha. So tvaramanabihi. So by the shikshikas who were hurrying, the lesson itself was not done. That means they just finished the class without completing the lesson teaching. Okay, here sasyani kitaha badante jayamanani. So jayamanani sasyani only. Here we have to use the same form, but it is in dvitiya. Okay.
What is Jayamanani, Mahodaya?
Young, just being born. Just
Achha.
being born. Okay, jayate means is born. So jayamanani is just being born. That means young plants,
Saplings.
which are just saplings. Correct. Saplings is the correct word. For the saplings, the insects they trouble them. So they are the karma of the trouble. Sasyani. Dash charchayam praveshah mastu pravartamana. Pravartamanayam. Enough. Okay.
Charchayam.
So don't enter the argument that is ongoing. This is a general advice for us, right? In the street, you see a fight and you think you are the best person in the earth to solve that fight, and you get bashed up. So that pravartamanayam charchayam praveshah mastu. Don't enter an argument that is ongoing, because you don't know the head or tail of it so far. What has happened? लेखस्य अग्रिमभागः अत्र अस्ति अनुवर्तमानः. So
Anuvartamanasya
Very
lekasya.
good. So what is this lekha? Lekhaka is the author. Lekha is the
Essay.
book itself
Article.
or the writing itself. So of the writing, the first part of the writing is over here. What is this anuvartamanasya lekhasya? This one is the second or the
Following
third serial of that writing. Like you get weekly magazines, right? That kind of thing. Okay. So anuvartamanasya lekhasya agrima bhagah atra asti. आरक्षकैः बहुविधाः प्रश्नाः पृष्टाः आशङ्कमानाः आशङ्कमानैः. By the policemen who were doubting, obviously they were investigating a crime and they suspect someone, and that suspect has to be questioned. So by the policemen who were suspecting a lot of questions were asked. Okay. Who was asked, we don't know, but yeah, somebody was asked. Ashankamanahi. So Shakayaha palam svikuru lambamana. So we had seen this. Lambamanayaha Shakayaha palam svikuru. So Panchami. Okay. Panchami is the correct. I have put Shashti here. It's possible the fruit of the branch, but fruit of the branch is not correct. It is from the branch which is hanging
branch.
Receive that from the hanging branch. So it's Panchami is better. Okay. Okay. Then Bashamanaha Bashamanaya tasmai Bhavati Jalam Dattavati Kim. Oh, to her who is talking a lot, have you given water so that she takes a break? Something like that. So like now we'll try a few of this. Is a different kind of question thing. It's nice. So Visheshyanugunam Shanajanta Rupam Prayujya Vakyani Likata. So there are two activities in two sentences, obviously concurrent. They're told to be concurrent. So we have to put them in Shanaj form in a single sentence. So Sa Karyam Arabhate Devam Prarthayati. Sa Karyam Arabhamana Sa Devam Prarthayati. So put Sa in between. This is the common karta. Because this goes as Visheshana to her. So she gets in here Sa. So Karyam Arabhamana Sa Devam Prarthayati. She who is beginning the work prays to God, hoping that the work will be successful. Okay. So Putraha Vedanam Sahate Tam Mata Pritya Pashyati. So how will you modify the initial?
Vedanam Sahamanam Putram
Sahamanam Putram. Tam can be removed. Okay. Or you can just put Tam Putram if you want to include
That
Tam
boy.
in the sentence. Okay. So Vedanam Sahamanam Tam Putram Mata Pritya Pashyati. Okay. See here, what is the difference between this sentence and that sentence? I will tell you. That sentence, Sa was a common karta. Sa arabhate, sa prarthayati. Here, that is not the case. So we have to be little careful. So here, putraha sahate, mata pashyati. But here also Shana Janta is possible, but we have to think of how to place it. So this has to go to karma of the Mata Swakya. So Mata Tam. So Tam influences the vibhakti of how Shanaj goes. That's why I put the arrow there. That actually the example was too simple. These are more challenging. Okay, so Vedanam Sahamanam Dvitiya Pullinga Ekavachana you have to place because of Tam. See, I have said Tam influences the placement of vibhakti of the Putra. Putra goes to Dvitiya, obviously, for the second part. Putram Mata Pritya Pashyati. But due to the Visheshanatva character, this Putraha Vedanam Sahate Tam Mata Pritya Pashyati, the purport identically is conveyed by this compact sentence, Vedanam Sahamanam Putram Mata Pritya Pashyati. So this technique, actually these examples are teaching us more than what they taught so far in the lesson itself. So, Kantaharaha Shobhante Tebhyah sa bahu dhanam dattavati. Here also sa dattavati, Kantaharaha Shobhante. So Kantahara is the karta for the Shobhana Kriya, whereas sa is the karta for Dana Kriya. So we have to be careful similarly. So how do we go?
Shobhamanebhyah Kantaharebhyah sa bahudhanam dattavati.
Dattavati. Well said. Shobhamanebhyah Kantaharebhyah. So we have to take Tebhyah into Chaturthi. So Chaturthi Bahuvachana also it will go. So the same way we have to proceed for this. Okay. So just let us read this. Trayamanat devat bhaktaha varam praptavan. Kampamanebhyah vrikshebhyah balaha palani svikurvanti. Vidyamananam mahilanam namani lavanya smarati. Pratikshamanabhyah vyagribhyah strilinga vyagryah. See, vyagryah strilinga. So vyagribhyah. So you have to notice the linga there. But anyway, it is clear from tabhyah. Okay. So I wish we had a lot of time to analyze every single one, but you guys do that exercise. Okay. I'm going to, maybe if you wish, but you know the answers from the textbook only. You have to just form it in a single screen like this. Then you have to analyze what is happening. Okay. This vibhakti influence is known by this second part. Tam, tebhyah, tasmat, tebhyah. So that's why this table is critical. Okay. Sa te taha sahatau te. If you know only, you will know the correct vibhakti of what you have to attack. Okay. Let's move forward. Let us. Yes, Bhagini. Is there a question? No. Okay, I'll mute everyone. I'm sorry, due to lack of time, I'm moving forward because we are into mid-July. Next weekend, I cannot have classes. Tomorrow, I will have my Sunday classes. Next weekend, guys, for those who wish to attend the live class and session in Samskrita Bharati has organized a full-day program. Okay, some good teachers with good knowledge will, give a fast-track help on that day live. Okay, for a class of 30-40 students apiece. There will be many parallel sessions there. They will put you into one of the classrooms for English Shiksha level like that. Okay. Those who are Kannada medium will have a Kannada medium class there, etc. And very experienced, very expert teachers, okay, will come there and help you. You will have access to ask specific questions. More importantly than the lesson learning session, etc., you will get to know about Samskrita Bharati. So it will be nice if you can make your Sunday available to go there, meet some Samskrita Bharati friends over there. You can visit the library over there in between classes or after the class, before the class, etc. You can visit the library over there. Library in the sense there is a bookshop place also. You can visit the bookshop. Library is also there, but bookshop is interesting for us learners. Library has some very old important Sanskrit granthas that is secondary. That we will know only after quite a while. We'll be able to appreciate things there. But bookshop is very interesting. Books for all the way from young age to oldest age, all qualities and varieties and grammar, etc. are available there. So please do visit. The message has been put in the group. So next Sunday, see if you can allocate it for visiting Samskrita Bharati in Girinagar. Okay. If you just search for Samskrita Bharati, Girinagar, Bengaluru, you will get to know the location. Very easy. Aksharam. The office is called Aksharam. Okay. Yeah. Bhagini?
Mahodaya, will you be there?
Unlikely I will be there. I will probably not be there, Varya. I'm sorry.
Maria, on Saturday we have class next week.
Saturday we will have a session. Saturday we will have our class.
Okay.
Probably, if eighth chapter is not concluded, that Saturday is critical for me to at least conclude the 8th chapter, or maybe begin the 9th. I don't know how it goes. Unlikely I will finish the 8th. So I will give you guys off from my classes on next Sunday, when you can choose that to visit Samskrita Bharati. I know all of you won't be going there. It will be nice because many of you are not from Bengaluru. So there is no question of going there on next Sunday for Samskrita Bharati. So I'm not saying you must go. It will be nice if you go. They'll have morning some couple of sessions, a lunch, and then afternoon 1 or 2 sessions, and then they'll let you go early. I don't think they will hold you too late. Okay, so you can attend and have the Samuhika lunch. How they run the whole place also you will know. Okay, it will be nice. Okay, so Pada Sangraha. So let us just quickly understand the dhatus today. Man, to think. Masj, to dip. Month, to churn. Ma, to measure. Much, to leave. Okay, so man, masj, month, ma, much, all ma beginning dhatus today. So let us take somebody's help to read the various forms. Asha Gopal Varye.
Yes.
Vijay Lakshmi Varye, just stand by because you are also unmuted, but we'll call you later. Asha Gopal Varye, read a couple of them for us.
Man, to think, to conceive an idea. Manyate, mansyate.
Mansyate. See, important here. See, manyate. As part of the Gana Vikarana, Yakara is there. It is not manute. Manyate, actually, Yakara is there as part of. So, in Nijanta version also, or rather, Karmani version, I should say. In Karmani version also, it sounds the same. So, both Kartari and Karmani, Manyate is the common form. So contextually only we will know, oh, this is Karmani. It's already Atmanepadi. So the Karmani Atmane is not required. Actually, Atmane is native itself to the Man Dhatu. So you can say, though it is overloaded into Atmane, it's already Atmane. So no difference is seen. Okay, Mansyate is Lutlakara. Okay, continue beginning.
Mantavyam, Mananiyam, Mataha, Mata, Matam, Matavan, Matavati, Manyamanah, Mana, Matva,
Manyamana.
Manyamanah, Manyamana, then Matva, Pramatya, Mantum.
So we say, if you remember, when we give what we call it mata. So that is actually, see the beautiful usage of the word mata for that, though we don't think it is thought and voted. People vote not due to thinking. They vote unthinkingly. So it is a little bit of an oxymoron to call it mata. Anyway, interesting. Okay, so this is this dhatu. Next one, Bhagini.
Masja, to take a dip.
Okay, just Bhagini, one small pause, because it looks like this time I have put some effort on the screen to build some sentences around this form. So maybe you can read it for us. Yeah.
Okay. Hanuman, Ramam.
Dirgha.
Hanuman, Ramam Swami iti manyate. Tena Ramah Swami iti manyate.
You see the interesting. See, Hanuman thinks of Rama as the Swami, but Rama also thinks. See, Tena Ramah Swami iti manyate. So this is the Karmani version of the same. Hanumatena. I am not confident of the Tena version of Hanuma, so I stick to Tena here. Okay, Tena Ramah Swami iti manyate. So by him, Rama is considered as Swami. So both places manyate. Kartari Karmani.
Hanumata Mahodaya.
Hanumata. Thanks, Bhagini. Very good.
Asmabhi api sah Swami iti manyatavyah. Mantavya. Yata Hanuman Matavan.
See here,
Just like,
tavyat and tavatu, both examples are present in the same thing. So by us also, Saha is Rama. By
Rama.
us also, Rama should be thought of as the Swami. Okay, Ktanta, not Tavyat. Ktanta,
Just like
Mantavya.
Hanuman.
Just
like Hanuman.
Hanuman considered him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Next.
Tatha mantum tasmin rame asmakam bhaktihi manasa stapaniya asmabihi.
So here you see asmakam, asmabihi, both are there. It is intentional. See the careful, complex sentence, but nice to understand. Tatha, likewise. See, the correct translation in English is likewise. Okay. Tata mantum tasmin rame. So to think so, to think likewise, in that Rama, our bhakti, with our full conscious mind, it should be established by us. So by us is asmabihi. Our bhakti is asmakam bhakti. Okay. So this is a possessor asmad usage with bhakti. Our bhakti by us. Okay. This one is karta tritiya. Okay. Asmabihi stapaniya. Katham stapaniya? Manasa stapaniya. Through our mind, it should be established. Okay, anyway, it's an interesting sentence, so I made her read it. Yeah. Now you go with masj, Bhagini.
Masj, to take a dip or to drown.
Oh, okay. Second part is a little harder.
Majjati, majjyate, mankshyati, manktavyam, majjaniyam, magnah, magna, magnam, magnavan, magnavati, majjan, majjanti, majjati, majjati, manktva, nimajja, manktum.
Some forms are very easy for us because we know magnaha and all, even all our Indian bhashas have it. Magna and all that is very much there. Majjana is also there. Kannada definitely has this Majjana. So Majjan, Majjanti also, we know that form also, Majjani, all those. But some of these like Manktva, Manktum, they are not intuitively making any sense to us. If somebody says Manktum, we won't even understand it means to take a dip. So we think of it like, oh, Majjitum, it should be Majjitum or something. That's how our brain works because we make it simplistic. But obviously the form is little complex. Manktum. Okay.
Bhaktah Gangayam Majjati. Yada aham Ganga prapsyami.
Gangam prapsyami. Actually, this is incorrect grammar there. Yada aham Gangam prapsyami.
Gangam prapsyami. Tada aham tasyam. What is that? Mankshami.
Mankshami. See, yes, actually, Manksyati is there, no? If you take it forward to Uttama Purusha Ekavachana, Manksyami will come. Okay. So, because it's in future, Manksyami. Okay. So, when I will get to Ganga, I will take bath in her, like that. Okay.
Take a dip in her.
Take a dip in her, yes.
Kashyam Gangayam Nimajya aham Vishwanathalayam Gamishyami cha.
So, in Kashi, in Ganga, see here, Shashti stack. So, Ganga of Kashi. So, Kashyaha Ganga. So, Kashyam Ganga. In Kashi, Ganga. Kashyam Gangayam, in Ganga. So, in the city of Kashi, in the river Ganga, both being locative sequentially. Not Shashti actually, it's locative sequentially. Saptami sequence. Nimajya, having taken dip, I will go to the Vishwanatha Alaya. Yeah, this kind of usages. See, I have chosen the easy forms. Majjiti, Manksyami is of course tough. Nimajya is very easy enough. So like this. So now let me invite. Thanks, Varye. Let me invite Vijaya Lakshmi, who is patiently standing by.
Ji sir. Manthya.
Month.
Manthya. To churn. madhya, matnati,
Matnati, very good.
mathyate, mantishyati, mantishyati.
Manthishyati.
Manthitavyam, manthaniyam, matitaha, matitha, matitam, matitavan, matitavati, manthan,
No, no, no. Mathnan.
matnan, matnati, matitva, matitva, pramathya.
No, no, no. One of them without nakara, one with nakara. Two forms only. Mathitva, manthitva. Both are available.
Yes, sir. Matitva, mantitva. Pramathya, pramanthya.
Yeah. So even in Lyabanta, we have with na, without na, two options. Pramathya, pramanthya.
Mantitum.
Manthitum. Tumunanta. So if you, even in Tamil Bhasha, this word has moved in quite natively. Mattukolu, we say it. Mattukolu. Okay, in Tamil, I think. So that is the churning stick is called mattu. And majjige, the word for churned curds. Okay.
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk. Thanks. I always struggle with the English word. So word for buttermilk is also coming from this dhatu in Kannada. You can see majjige, that which has been applied, that majjana kriya has been applied to the curds, like that. Okay, so you can see these dhatus play at a very deep level in our mother tongues in Kannada, Tamil also. Okay, so yeah.
Devaha, asuraha cha, ksheerasamudram matyanti.
Matnanti.
Matnanti.
There is no yakara, and I know it confuses because it looks like yakara, but it's thakara, because there is a vowel and there is a gap in the. You have to be very patient with some. Yeah, matnanti.
Matnanti. Yes, sir. Itopi kshiram matnaniyam iti krutva. Manthaniyam iti krutva mahilabhihi yatnaha anuvartitaha. Bahukalam yavat kshiram matitavatibihi tabihi vishrantihi svikruta.
So by the gods and Rakshasas, the Kshira Samudra, the gods and Rakshasas, Kartas, gods and Rakshasas both do the Manthana Kriya of Kshira Samudra, of the ocean of milk. Okay, we know that. Okay, itopi kshiram manthaniyam. Even more churning should be done of the milk. Thinking so. Iti krutva means is used in the sense of iti chintayitva sense. Iti krutva means iti chintayitva. That is the sense. Thinking so. Mahilabhihi yatnaha anuvartitaha. By the ladies, the effort was continued. Okay, they were doing some churning, but some more churning is needed, they thought, and so that they should produce good butter for Krishna. Okay, bahukalam yavat kshiram matitavatibihi tabihi. Like this, having churned for a long time. So matitavatibihi tabihi. Okay, so matitavati is there here, no? That one. Matitavati. So matitavatibihi, another vibhakti of the same shabda. So they took rest after churning for a long time. So that matitavatibihi tabihi visheshana visheshya pair, by them. So this way. So this kind of exercise will be very nice using this. Then you will learn it better and better. It will take some time to get to complex sentences, but don't always go Ramaha Ravanam Mantati Mathnati. I mean, like sometimes it will become meaningless, though syntactically correct. It's semantically meaningless. So knowing the meaning and coming out with semantically accurate representation is also a good skill to develop. One more or two more, Bhagini.
Ma.
Quickly, now I won't intervene, you just read it off. Yeah.
Ma, to measure. Mati, miyate, masyati. Matavyam, maniyam, matihi,
Mitaha.
mitaha, mita, mitam. मितवान् मितवती मान् मन्ति माति मित्वा प्रमाय मातुम् अभियन्ता मार्गस्य दैर्घ्यं माति
Ghakara.
दैर्घ्यं
Mati.
माति
The engineers measures the length of the street.
मितं क्षीरं माता पात्रे स्थापितवती
So the mother established a measured amount of milk in the vessel because she knows how to cook properly. Yeah.
पात्र परिमितं क्षीरम् अस्ति.
So patra parimitam, full up to the vessel capacity, milk is there. Okay, that means some putri is coming. How much milk is there in the fridge? Patra parimitam kshiram asti. A full vessel is there. Like that she's saying.
कियत् जलम् अस्ति इति मन्ती एव लता तेन घटं पूरितवती.
How much water is there? Measuring so only Lata, she filled with the jala the what ghata, the pot she filled. I mean, she made sure she didn't overflow. That is the sense here in the manti. Manti is a shatranta version strilinga. Manti lata, manti eva lata. Last one.
Much to leave, abandon. Munjati,
Munchati, not ja, cha. Munchati.
Munchati, muchyate, muchyate or munchyate?
Muchyate, correct.
Muchyate, mokshyati, moktivyam,
Moktavyam.
moktavyam, mojaniyam. Muktaha, mukta, muktam. Muktavan, muktavati. Munchan, munchanti, munchati. Muktva, vimuktya, moktum.
So the word, the famous mukti, chaturtha purushartha, comes from the same much dhatu only. Mukti, it is of course some other kridanta version which is not in this list here. Okay, so mukti is the liberation. So that word is the eventual leaving to that forever place where there is no return to life and birth circle. So that's the name. It comes from much dhatu. Very clear. Okay. So you can read this sentence and we can call it a closure, Bhagini.
Janaha durabhyasan na munchati.
See here, this is collective singular. Janaha. I mean people in singular. People don't give up bad habits.
Na sulabah te vimoktum iti tatha.
Te durabhyasaha. So te durabhyasaha na sulabaha vimoktum. They are not easy to give up. Therefore it is so. I mean, they don't give up the durabhyasas because they are not easy to give up. That's what is being said here.
Tan vimuchya saha sandatim
Sadgatim.
sadgatim prapnuyat.
So tan vimuchya, tan durabhyasan vimuchya sahajana sadgatim prapnuyat. He may get good future having given up those durabhyasas.
Adya nochet agami dineshu va saha tan durabhyasan mokshyati iti va vayam ashayam sthapayamaha.
Adya nochet, if not today, agami dineshu, in the upcoming days, va at least, or instead in the upcoming days, saha, that fellow, sahajanaha, tan durabhyasan, those bad habits, mokshyati, he will give up. See, mokshyati. Iti, so, vayam, we, ashayam stapayamaha, let us establish our hope, expectation, so, like that. Okay, so this is the way in which you can kind of use this, beautifully place this dhatu in very context. So whole series of sentences about durabhyasa only. So it's kind of nice to write a small write-up around this. That's another technique. So more or less, if you see, there is a little bit of that. There is a Hanuman Rama, there is a Ganga Snana, there is a Kshira Samudra, there is a measuring of by an engineer. And okay, here there is variety because Abhiyanta became Mata, etc. Okay, there is no context together there. Here there is again a contextual continuity. It's kind of nice to make examples with contextual continuity and using different forms of the same dhatu. It will be very interesting exercise to do that. So you can pick up a few and build around that. Okay. It's a good way of thinking how to build sentences around these dhatus by using some contextual storyline that fits the various usages of that. Okay. All right. So mapayati. Okay. Mati is the Kartari version. Mapayati is a Nijanta. Okay. Mapayan, Mapayanti, that's also available, but it's a Nijanta version. That means transferred. Okay. It's a Nijanta version of that Mapana. Doesn't mean somebody else is doing the measurement, but the actual scale is doing the reading of the measurement. So that's when you say Mapayati. Sometimes even if with your eyes you measure some length, then it is also Mapayati can be used because the eyes are doing the measurement. But that's a little bit. So some context you can use Mati or Mapayati in a replaceable way sometimes. But to know grammatically, Mati is non-Nijanta version, Mapayati is Nijanta version. That's all. Nijanta generally means transferred action. Okay. All right. So with that, we'll call it a day. Very long day. I have taken a very long day. I'm sorry. So we'll go to the tomorrow to the 8th slide Prahelika and continue our learning. Thanks for being patient with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಹೋದಯ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಸರ್ವೇಭ್ಯಃ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.